Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to working on this beautiful stitch. This is very easy stitch. We are going to repeat only 2 rows and we are using puff stitch and double crochet for the whole pattern. So we can start working on this tutorial now. For this pattern, I am using 2.75 mm hook. This is a very thin yarn I am going to use now. Okay, so you can use this pattern for a blanket or scarf or any girls items. Okay, you can use this for kids dress also. So we make a slip knot and you have to create a chain 29. The beginning chain should be multiples of 10 plus 9. Okay, you just complete 29 chains like this. So I have completed 29 chains now. Now you have to add 3 more chains extra. So 1, 2, 3. Now we are going to skip 4 chains. In the 5th chain, make a double crochet. And then make a double crochet in the next chain. So first row will be a double crochet row. So you have to create a double crochet in every chain. So you will get 29 double crochet in this round. Just continue making double crochet like this. Till the end. You just continue till the end here. So I have completed. So I have got 29 double crochets. Now I am going to finish it off this round by making a double crochet in the last stitch. So first round completed. Second round, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, turn your work. You have to skip 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3. In the 4th stitch, make a puff stitch, chain 2, puff stitch, chain 2, puff stitch, chain 2. So you have to create 3 puff stitch and 3 chain 2. So puff stitch, chain 2, and then puff stitch, chain 2, and then puff stitch. So we have created first puff shell like this. Now you have to make a chain 2, skip 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4. In the 5th stitch, make a single crochet. So starting and beginning, you have to skip 3 stitches. In the middle, you have to skip 4 stitches. Now chain 2. Again, you have to skip 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4. In the 5th stitch, make a again puff shell. So puff stitch, chain 2, puff stitch, chain 2, again puff stitch, like this, and then chain 2, skip 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4. In the 5th stitch, make a single crochet and then chain 2. Now skip 4 stitches, make a puff shell. So you have to repeat the pattern like this. Skip 4 stitches, in the 5th stitch, make a puff shell stitch like this. So I have completed. Now I am going to finish it off this round. Okay. don't make chain 2, directly puff shell stitch and then skip 3 stitches, make a double crochet. So at the beginning and at the end, don't make the chain 2. You directly start working on puff stitch and directly finish with puff shell stitch, double crochet without making chain 2. Now chain 3, turn your work. Now you have to work on every chain 2 space in the puff shell. So in the first chain 2 space here, you have to make 5 double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chain 1, and then in the next chain 2 space you have to make 5 double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. It's the first shell. Now chain 2 and you have to make chain 2 space 5 double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then chain 1, the next chain 2 space, make 5 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have to work on every shell chain 2 space, and then chain 2, then skip the next single crochet. You have to work on next puff stitch chain 2 space. Okay, you just continue. So I have completed 3 shells. Now I am without making chain 2, directly you have to make a double crochet. So 3 rounds completed. Now you have to make chain 3, turn your work. In the chain 1 space, skip 5 double crochet, and in the chain 1 space here you have to work on puff stitch, chain 2, then puff stitch, chain 2, puff stitch, then chain 2, then you have to make a single crochet in the chain 2 space. Next chain 2 space is there right here. You have to make a single crochet and then chain 2, and then in the chain 1 skip 5 double crochet, and in the chain 1 space make a puff stitch, chain 2, puff stitch, chain 2, puff stitch, and then chain 2, make a single crochet in the next chain 2 space, then chain 2, make a puff shell stitch in the chain 1 space here. Just do it like this. So I have completed 3 puff shells. Now without making chain 2, directly you have to make a skip 5 double crochet, make a double crochet in the last stitch. That's it. Then you have to repeat the rows. So this is similar to row 3. So chain 3, turn your work, exactly similar to row 3. So in the chain 2 space, next to chain 2 space, you have to make 5 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chain 1. In the next chain 2 space, make 5 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chain 2 and then make 5 double crochet. In the next chain 2 space, keep the single crochet. Here 5 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Chain 1. Then in the next chain 2 space, makes 5 double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and chain 2. So you have to repeat like this. Okay, so repeat row 3 and 4 for the desired length. So if you like this tutorial, please subscribe my channel and click notification bell icon. So you have to repeat the 2 rows, start with double crochet row and then continue by making the pattern. Okay, so I have given my Insta link and Facebook page link in the description. You can follow me. If you have any doubts, you can ask me in comments. I will definitely reply you. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. So, and if you like the tutorial, please add comments. So thank you. It's a very beautiful stitch and very simple and pretty stitch too. So you can use this pattern for any crochet projects, and this is a beginner pattern also. So thank you very much.